So I want to talk a little bit about what I call the actor's journey, which is basically a step-by-step process that takes you from brand new actor to consistently working very in demand and getting really great opportunities. Okay. So how do you go from like, I'm just brand new to the industry and I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what my marketing materials should look like. I don't even know what my brand is or any of that stuff, to, hey, every day people are contacting me. I'm getting emails out of the blue from casting directors who want me to audition for their project. Sometimes even directors reach out to me independently to get me in, and I'm charging a really high day rate because I'm that busy. How do you get there? What are the actual steps that lead from start to not finish, because there's a lot more beyond that, but to that point that most actors would love to be at? First, I want to tell you a little bit about how a friend of mine, Tyrone Robinson, got to that point. And there was one key element that made the difference, and that element was getting hyper clear on what his goal was, okay? Tyrone, I met him through shooting headshots many years ago, or it might not have even been headshots. He might have shot a scene, a screener shoot, as we call it, with me. Regardless, I met him and we stayed in touch. He was pretty cool, and he's been acting. He's a fantastic actor. I love both his theater. He can sing, he can dance, he can really act great for screen as well. But his number one goal was always to get on Broadway. And the problem, though, was that he was not super clear on that goal, and he wasn't like focusing on it, all of his energy on it. And so for almost 20 years, he's been acting, hoping to get on Broadway one day. And when he decided to hire me for independent one-on-one consulting, the first call that we did was all about finding out, what does he really want? What would be his number one goal for us working together? And he said to get on Broadway. And so it became our goal that he would get booked on Broadway in less than 3 months. And when he got that focused and he figured out exactly what kind of roles he would be right for and which shows offered those roles and were potentially casting for them, he got so clear, and we combined that with creating a really strong brand that he was proud of, which we'll discuss more in a future video. But basically, after getting that clear on his goal, everything fell into place, and within less than a month, he got booked on Broadway. Whereas before, it took him over 15 years, almost 20 years, and he was still not on Broadway. 1 month of being hyper-focused on that single goal was what got him there. So the first step of the actor's journey is to get hyper-clear on your goal. What is it that you really want? What would be awesome for you? And I want you to take that goal and one-up it a little bit, meaning don't just look and say, okay, I'd love to have a speaking role in a television show, right? What's the next level up? Oh, I'd love to have a recurring speaking role in a television show. Okay, that's cool. That could be a great 3 or 6 month goal. I would like for you to try to compress it into 3, but depending on what season it is, whether people are casting or not right now, it could be more of a 6 month goal. But what do you really want? What's your goal? Is it to get on Broadway or is it something else? Figure it out. That is step 1 of the actor's journey.